You think this is all ancient history. The Vatican's financial crimes didn't stop in the 80s. They just got slicker, smarter, and harder to trace. Behind the cassocks and the cameras, the machines are still running, still laundering, still hiding. Let's jump to some modern corruption. In 2019, the Vatican launched a secret investigation after discovering that hundreds of millions of euros were funded through the Vatican Bank and used to buy luxury properties in London. That money, it came from donations, specifically from Peter's Penance, a fund meant to help the poor and sick. So instead of feeding the hungry, they bought luxury real estate. In 2020, Cardinal Angelo Bussi, once a high-ranking financial official, was indicted for embezzlement and abuse of office. The Vatican's own auditors uncovered secret offshore accounts, fake charity organizations, misappropriated funds used to buy stock in pharmaceutical companies that produce morning after pills. Yes, you know exactly what those pills do. This wasn't a rogue priest. This was one of the Pope's top men. And speaking of the Pope, even under Pope Francis, who claims to fight corruption, the financial structure remains untouched. The Vatican still refuses to submit to external audits. Its banking system still operates in secrecy, and the IOR remains a sovereign, unregulated, and untouchable bank with diplomatic immunity. In 2021, Italian courts and EU regulators publicly rebuked the Vatican's failure to comply with international banking transparency laws. But what can they do? Rome is a sovereign city state. It makes up its own rules, investigates itself, and rarely, if ever, finds itself guilty. In Revelation chapter 18, verse 7, it says, "She glorified herself and lived in luxury. For she says in her heart, I sit as a queen. I am no widow, and I will never see mourning." That's the voice of the false church. And today, she's still speaking. A church that hides its books, ignores its victims, and launders its donations through shell companies. Here it is again. It's not the body of Christ. It's the beast in disguise.